Hi. Road transportation is responsible for a large amount of CO2 emissions. So, what can we do about it? In order to find out, I visited KombiConsult, a consulting firm specialized in combined transport.
Combined transport is a way to save costs and CO2 emissions by using more than one transportation mode. You usually combine train or railroad transportation with road transportation for the last mile, meaning you need to pick up a part at a customer site, bring it to the terminal, which is done on the road, you do the terminal-to-terminal transport, and then you do the last mile to the destination again on the road. It's a thing that companies do in order to reduce their CO2 footprint. And the main reason for this will be costs. There's no chance that you will do something good for the environment without having a cost benefit. Because in the logistics sector, it is very, very difficult to differentiate your company from your competition, else but through the price. If you're using a train, you can save transportation costs because one train replaces more or less 20 to 30 trucks. And then once you are on the road, you have less CO2 emissions, up to 60%. And obviously then the customer has the choice. If he knows Bosch is shipping its washing machine on a sustainable transport chain, then obviously they can make the difference. The major problem in combined transport is the infrastructure. Unfortunately, you are bound to railroad infrastructure, which means that you have to use rail infrastructure for a large step in the transportation chain, which means that you have to have time windows on the rail tracks. And this is something that is very, well, you have to buy it in the first place, and it's not as flexible as a motorway, for example. An intermodal transport chain or combined transport is in general a little bit more complex as normal road transportation, and that is, I think, the main reason why people are not doing it. We could spend more money on open access infrastructure and terminals on the rail side. At the same time, obviously, we need to balance the advantages or disadvantages between road and combined transport. But these are all things that have to be done in a European framework by the governments.